Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a guide in Rise Nations about how to play a democratic nation like the USA, or if you become a democratic nation with China, or you play India or Japan. I'm going to teach you how to play them, and how to play them and not collapse. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to make a bunch of, like maybe, so each electronic factory makes 40, and you need 260 out, in more than 260 to have good stability. Because as soon as stability goes below like 45, you're done. You're gonna collapse. So what you're gonna want to do is, since I'm in USA, we already make a pretty good amount of gold, so we're gonna want to make like 3 electronics. We don't want square cities. Is that what? It's not. That's not obvious. So 1, 3. Then you're gonna want to build like 2 or 3 steel. You can choose. I usually build 3. Making up iron. And since motor factories don't make a lot, you're gonna want to make like 4 motor factories. 2, 3, 4. So after that, you're gonna want to make some fertilizer. Fertilizer will make a lot more than motor factories do and stuff. So I usually make 1 or 2, and then make more as I need them. But for right now, I'm just gonna make 2. Yeah. I forgot to mention it, but you're gonna want to get this policy. It's called the public. Yeah, the public solves that. So you get plus 20 factory output, I think it was. Yeah. You want this so you can have plus 20 at factory output. So you get more factory output, and also you're gonna want tax reform. So you get a lot more money than you already had, or even more money than you already had. So after all your factories are done building, which mine are still building, as a democratic nation, you don't have to sell because you're democratic. But I usually go selling electronics as I get there, just to make even more money, to just have the best economy possible. We don't sell too much, well, like you won't be able to make a bunch of civilians. So like that enough. So I can still make civilian factories. And for civilian factories, don't build them on big cities because it's gonna cost more to develop if you build them on big cities. You don't have to build them on like really small cities, but you just don't build them on big ones. So all my factories done. No. By the way, y'all should definitely like and subscribe for like gameplay videos, because I wanna make those soon. I think it'd be fun. And yeah. So after your factories are done, and you're gonna build like what, five civilians maybe? I'm gonna 5 civilians, and if my mouse will stop lagging. Okay, don't mind that. It's 5. I should have just got a modifier site they built instantly. Also, let me tell you something. One time I was at school one time, and me since I go to a private school, because my dad went there. My dad wanted me to go there, so I just kind of got forced to go there. And so I'm there, right? And it's like, you know, I'm on summer break, and we're getting a new principal. And I'm pretty sure the principal that we had quit because so many kids got detention because our private school is definitely not. It's more like a public than a private. Like, at least the kids are. Teacher, it's a private school, but like the kids are like, you know, they're more gangster. So it's kind of hard to you know, teach public school people to teach kids that, you know, that are listening to King Von and we're talking about some crappy stuff. And so like I was probably over 100 detentions. It was kind of funny. I saw like a kindergarten in detention one time. It was, I don't know why they gave kindergarten detention, but you know, I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna question it. But I mean, you don't have to develop if you don't want to. But I don't think I don't have the money yet. But once you have the money, you can develop. But I usually get more civilian force. So now you have enough. Yeah. So you want to build 5 then? See how? Yeah. Now you get 53. So now you can get more as you expand. But that's how, you know, you get your stability. Now you want to go up a little bit before you declare, because as the democracy, you lose 3 stability every time you go to war. At least when you declare war. So, and it takes, you know, justification time so long. So why are you justifying on your 2 countries that you want to declare war on? You can just, you know, make more civilians, sell some civilians, sell some consumer goods. You know, just better your country, develop. You know, do whatever you want. In this case, I'm gonna make 3 more civilians. As you know, I'm in a private, so I'm gonna sell like 200 to China, which usually you don't get to do in public, because China teach you to play, or Germany teach you to play, or this and that. You know, I'm trying to become I'm probably the youngest on YouTube, and probably one of the youngest players out there. So I'm trying to become the youngest, best player in Rise Nation. So far, I'm pretty good. I'm better than the average 13-year-old, 14-year-old, whatever. And so I currently have like 2.3 million XP. And while I wait, I'll show you all the filmables I filmed, and what content you want to see. So I currently, I have filmed 73. I have New Hope because I was, don't ask. African Union is the randomest country ever, which is, my mouse, bro, I hate it. As Deninja, however you say it, because I was bored. I formed only the Marshall Islands, I think. Yeah, this is the Marshall Islands. I formed the Albanian Empire. Just stay on how you say it. Australian Confederation, Austrian Empire, Bulgarian Empire, whatever that is, Czechoslovakia. I don't remember when I filmed it though. Iranian Empire, East African Federation, Empire of Bukhara, Empire of Doria, don't ask me, Empire of Brazil, Ethiopian Empire, Federation of South Asian States. I've filmed that twice, probably more than that, but I filmed that right before I started the game. Like, I used to play Indonesia a lot. Finnish Union, Franco-British Union multiple times, Frankish Empire, whatever how you say that, Gulf Union, Grand Columbia, Hafsid Dynasty, Holy Roman Empire, Iberian Union, Italian Empire, Gaul. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna try to say that either. Kievan Rus, you know, most of the easy ones, except, you know, I also know how I got that. Except, which one was hard? Pretty hard. This one. Yeah, obviously this one's pretty hard. How do you get all these cities and I had to defeat so many players. It was really annoying. You know, I kind of have to defeat China. I got really lucky. Which now my civilians are done. And I have what, 53? You can sell these. Probably sell all of them. And now I know the walls are justified. I have been researching, but you probably would want to research while you're doing that. My bad. You know, now you want to, you know, just create some tanks. You can afford them because you make 38 million. And then, you know, I'll probably use my infantry for Mexico. Because it's mountains. Actually, you know, who cares? But, you know. You'd be researching. So, probably by now, I'd have, like, you know, we always at 3. And, you know, I had this at 2. Usually by this time of the game. So now we have 9k tanks, which I probably made more than I should have. Oh yeah, also for doctrines. I usually, you can go for another one you want, whatever plan you're trying to go. But you can maneuver warfare. And I'm gonna buy some oil. Probably I can buy like 40,000, well not 40,000, 40. Place of a trade. Oh wow, a lot of tanks. Who do you say you can build them big? How big army you want? You still make 7 million. Except when you trade them, you're probably gonna go into a deficit. But who cares? Now that you have all your tanks, and this one's cooked because it goes into mountains, you can just go to whatever, how many wars you want. You probably want an Air Force and a Navy, but you know, those all come with. I'm gonna do this. I'll set this one goes to, this one goes to Mexico. Actually no, good arid isolation. Because the first top of it is arid, as you can see. And then they can go winter, because obviously Canada's winter. And it's Arctic, so. I don't really care, it doesn't really matter if you go into deficit when you're training troops, as long as you have the money. I got 2 billion, so I should be fine. But anyway, that's really it. You know, you can just invade whoever you want. You know, your stability should be fine. Also, don't forget to get leaders. And make sure you increase this gain, political power gain. You know. I don't know how it's long it takes to train. This one's almost done. You know, if I had research, it'd be better, but, you know, I don't. You can do that. Do this. They're almost done, so I can just do Mexico for now. You know, I'm just gonna auto capture this layout. It's fine. And so, since my stability is still going up, it's okay. Dang, these things are slow. Okay, yes, they're almost done. Oh, if you crypto online, if you can get a chief judge, get a chief judge. But if you don't, get one really unlucky, just, you know, do a bit of that. Hopefully they come. But I don't think they will, because too far away. But who cares? We're just gonna do this. You know. Auto capsule. We can just go here, because why not? I just clicked it. goes. But then again, what's that gonna do? You know, like if you're playing a player, you probably won't have to do much different depending on how good they are. But you know, justify your attacks, you need to. You know, a good die. And yeah, from this specialization, you're not gonna worry about if it's resemble. And make a big giant circle. Alright. There you go, there you have it. There you go. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful. And let me know if I can do anything better with my tutorials or guides or whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll do some gameplay soon. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Have a great rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye bye.